Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing some 3D tentacle nails. So as you can see, I've already done my nails, filed, shaped, and buffed them. Right now I'm just wiping them off with some alcohol because I did just wash them, and I'm getting off any remaining oils from the soap that I used. Now I'm going in and applying my base coat to all of my nails. I'm doing this to help fill in any of those little scratches that may still be there on the nails after filing and buffing the nails. That way the gel polish will go on nice and smoothly. So like I said, I am going to be doing some 3D tentacles, and I've been wanting to do this design for a few months now. Actually, ever since I got the trippy gels from Nails by Dev. Like, that was the first thought that popped into my mind when I got those, was to do tentacles. And I decided to wait until the weather got a little bit warmer. Instead of doing it like in the winter months. I just felt like this would be a better design for like the warmer months. So after getting the base coat on, I'm taking this Aurora top coat that I got off of Temu and applying that to the nails. I wanted the base of these nails to kind of mimic like water or like the ocean, and you know, if you look at it, sometimes it kind of glistens and like shines in the sun, and I kind of wanted to mimic that a little bit on these nails. So that is why I am applying this first, and then I am going to put a jelly gel polish on top of that. And then after I got all of this on, I did go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And watching this back now, I realize since this is a top coat, I probably should have buffed it a little bit before going in with the gel polish to help that gel polish adhere a little bit better, because it does have that smooth finish to it, and gel polish doesn't always adhere very well to smooth surfaces. But I didn't do that, and so far I'm not having any issues with it, so it might not be that big of a deal, but I don't know how well it will hold up over time and long wear, so I'll have to see how well that goes the longer I have these on. After that, I'm taking My Lips Are Tealed from Nails by Dev and applying that to all of the nails. I did end up doing 2 coats of this because I wanted it to be a little deeper and darker than what it looked like with just 1 coat. And I did cure each coat for 60 seconds. Also, I'm not showing me doing my thumb in this video because I am saving that for like TikToks and Reels and stuff. So if you aren't following me on TikTok or Instagram and you would like to, you can go ahead and do that. My Instagram is Tips by Libs, and my TikTok is Libby Clarkson. They are linked down in the description below. And then I just wanted to take a quick second to show off how the nails were looking with the glitter and this teal on top. I thought they looked so pretty, and like this color combo looked really good together, and like they complemented each other so well. Like I could have just left the nails like this and been perfectly fine with it, but I didn't leave it and went in and did some 3D tentacles on top. And to do this, I am going to be using the baby blue and the white trippy gel from Nails by Dev. And to start off, I'm just going to scoop out some of the baby blue trippy gel, and then I'm going to roll it out in like a log, trying to keep one end a little bit thicker and having it taper out into like a point to mimic the shape of some tentacles. And as always, when working with 3D sculpting gels, always make sure you are wearing gloves and not touching this with your bare hands, because you do not want to develop an allergy. And then after I got the basic shape done, I did go ahead and just pick that up and place it down onto my nail the way that I wanted it. I was doing these in like kind of squiggly like shapes to kind of mimic the movement of some tentacles. And then to get the exact shape and way that I want the tentacles to look, I am just using a silicone tool to help move that around and get it exactly how I want it. I will also press down on it to make sure that it's like stuck to the nail and it's not lifted up anywhere, and that it's going to like fully adhere to the nail. And then because the silicone tool and my gloves kind of left like little ridges and like indents from them in the tentacle, I am just taking a brush dipped in some alcohol to just smooth that over, so that way it's nice and smooth and it doesn't have any indents or lumps and ridges in it. And then once I got it how I wanted it, I went ahead and flash cured it real quick before moving on to the next nail. And then once I got all of the nails done, I did go ahead and cure for a full 60 seconds. And then I just repeated that same process for all of the nails. And then for the little suction cups that are on the tentacles, I wanted them to be a little bit lighter than the color of the tentacle itself. So I mixed up some of the blue trippy gel with the white trippy gel until it got to the shade that I wanted it to be. after that's mixed up, I'm just taking my cuticle pusher to break off a little piece of that trippy gel there and roll it up into a ball. As you can see here, this ball was way too big for the tentacle, so I did end up having to scrape that off and start over and make them much smaller. So I was just taking way smaller chunks off of that trippy gel there and rolling them up into these teeny tiny little balls. And I found it way easier to roll out a bunch of these little balls before placing them on. So instead of doing each one individually, like taking the chunk, rolling it up, placing it on, getting it how I wanted it, moving on to the next one, I just took a bunch of little pieces here and just rolled them all up real quick. I did quite a few of them and then got those placed on before rolling up some more and getting those placed on. It was just easier and quicker this way. So as you can see, I did my pinky nail off camera. I was having a lot of struggles getting the little balls to stick onto the tentacle. They were either just wanting to stay on my silicone tool, or if they did come off my silicone tool and I got them onto the tentacle, they would just like roll off and not stay where I put them. So I decided to go ahead and put down a layer of base coat on the rest of the tentacles, and then I did go ahead and cure that, and it helped a lot. Like, I feel like this trippy gel sticks a lot better when there is a sticky layer, and I feel like that's why I had such an easy time with the tentacles sticking to the nails, because there was still that sticky layer from that teal gel polish on the nail, so it helped it stick better. Whereas with these tentacles, the trippy gel does cure without a sticky layer. Also, I did use the alcohol to smooth it over, so I feel like a combination of using the alcohol, which kind of dries things out, as well as the trippy gel not having that sticky layer, just made the trippy gel that I'm adding on top not stick. So like I said, I did go ahead and put that base coat down, and it made the little balls stick way better onto the nail. So I just went through, laid those down, and then with that silicone tool there, I am going in and pressing it down in the middle and kind of swirling it around to give that suction cup look. And then after I got all those done, I did go ahead and flash cure that real quick before moving on to the next nail. And then I repeated that same process for all of them. And after I got all of the little suction cups on, I did go ahead and cure for a full 60 seconds. And this part is such a tedious and time-consuming part of this nail design. Like, this took me the longest to do out of the entire set. I had to roll out like over 200 of these little balls between both of my hands, because I did do this design on both hands. But yeah, if you decide you want to do tentacles on your nails, just know you're going to spend majority of your time rolling out these little balls and placing them on individually for the little suction cups. just going in with my shiny top coat from LGN and applying that to the nails. I go around and apply it to the base of the nails first, and then I go over top on the tentacles. And when I put it on the tentacles, I do go in with a little bit of a thicker layer, because I then take a liner brush and go in between, move it around in between the suction cups to make sure that it's getting down onto the tentacle part. And then I do take that same liner brush and swirl it into the the suction cups, to make sure that the top coat gets into those and everything is coated with the top coat. And then I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Also, I only show myself top coating the pinky nail because top coating was a little bit of a tedious task with how I had to go through and do this and make sure that the top coat got in between all those little suction cups and in them. Now I'm just going in and applying my cuticle oil. And this is what they look like, and I am super happy with these. I really love how they came out. And like I said, I did do this on my right hand as well. However, the tentacles are the darker blue because I didn't have enough of the lighter blue to use for this. And for the little suction cups, I mixed up the darker blue with the white to get them a little bit lighter. I do wish that I had enough to have both hands be that light blue, because honestly, I prefer the light blue. I feel like it stands out more against the teal. I feel like the dark blue and the teal are a little bit dark, but also it kind of works because it's giving like deep sea, creepy, you don't know what's down there vibes. Whereas the lighter one kind of gives more of like you're at an aquarium and can see everything and you know what's in there, and you're looking through the glass and can see everything, and you can see the octopus and all of its tentacles and whatever. But overall, I am really happy with how these came out, and I absolutely love them. I just want to have tentacles on my nails all the time now. Like, I don't even want to do any other kind of design because I love this one so much. This would be a really fun design if you were taking a trip to like a beach or like the lake or something. And just having little tentacles on your hands while you're in the water or just even next to the water. I don't know, I just think this is a really fun design and everyone should have tentacles on their nails at some point in their life. This could also be really cool for Halloween too. Like, I feel like this design is a pretty diverse design and you can do a lot with it, and there's like so many different interpretations that you can do with it. Like, are you doing an octopus or some like creepy crawly like alien creature, or some creepy tentacle creature that nobody even knows what it is? Like, I don't know, there's a lot you could do with it. And then, because these are tentacle nails, I thought it would be cool to get some shots of them in some water. So I went to the park and stuck my hand in the nasty lake and got some really cool shots for this. It was also really cold this day, so the water was freezing. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the cool nail shots. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.